Good evening, everyone. If you don't know, you should know. My name is Rameez and I am a filmmaker and a film critic. And this is going to be the review of season 4 of The Sopranos. And as before, take it, Alabama 3. I'm liking that I start off with that song. It's become a tradition of some sorts, just like how Tony picks up the newspaper every friggin' time at the beginning of each season. Season 4, in my opinion, is the beginning of the end of Tony Soprano. Things really start to fall apart, man. Meadow is having a quarter-life crisis. AJ is getting fucking weird. Weirder than how he was in season 2, and Carmela knows everything. All about the Gumars and mistresses. And it is absolutely fucking explosive when she finds out. I have seen a lot of scenes. I have seen a lot of movies where a woman finds out that a man is cheating on him and vice versa, but none of them this authentic. Edie Falco delivers one of the best performances by a female I've ever seen. I hope she won an Emmy for that. I need to brush up on my statistics, but she didn't make me feel like Carmela was going through that breakup. I felt like I was going through that breakup, and it kind of made me... I wanted to stop watching because it was getting too violent for me to watch. Just watching Tony and Carmela go at it and use everything in their arsenal. Verbal jabs from even the first friggin' episode of this series. Intense, intense, intense stuff. That, of course, is the finale of our season. I am going to tell you what else happened in this awesome season. Dr. Melfi's screen time gets reduced this time around. Instead, it is replaced by a story revolving around Ralph Cifaretto and his demise. Yes, Ralph dies in this season, but the way he goes out, it says so much about Tony, man. Ralph and Tony both go into the horse racing business, and that to me is the central storyline and the central psychology session of this show. We become the psychologist, the psychotherapist in this season, almost. What happens is Ralph's son gets into an accident, and then subsequently Tony's horse dies. Tony, now enraged and knowing what a weasel and slimeball Ralph is, without knowing what happened, murders friggin' Ralph. What's interesting to me is what Tony said to Ralph while choking him to death. He asked him, "What did it ever do to you? What did he ever do to you?" Which are the exact same words Ralph said about his son when his son was fated with an accident. The fact that Tony would equal his horse's death to the possible loss of Ralph's son says a lot about Tony, and at that moment I was like, you know what? I don't like you, Tony, anymore. The cheating's fine, but I don't like you. You have no moral compass anymore, and that kind of bothered me. But after that bit of story is taken care of, Ralph is gone, the Sopranos shifts into the other plot line, which finally gives purpose to Christopher Moltisanti. Michael Imperioli is fantastic, man. I don't want to say anything bad about him, but I thought he was kind of useless in the first 2 seasons, and he finally started getting some structure in season 3. And in season 4, he's shown his colors, man. He has actually some story. Not Imperioli's fault that he didn't have a story to go with his exceptional acting, but I can finally like him and I can finally follow him in his journey. Christopher Moltisanti becomes an abuser this season. He starts doing every drug known to man. Heroin, cocaine, and any other thing. And along with that, his love interest has been recruited by the FBI. That doesn't sound good at all. Christopher Moltisanti and Tony Soprano are on a collision course, because I have a feeling that this friggin' storyline of Christopher being an abuser is going to come back and haunt him later. Uncle Junior, Dominic Cianese, is a fantastic actor as well, man. He's going through a battle with dementia. He's going to lose his memory very soon. And the guy who's been taking care of him, Bobby Bacala, gets married to Janice. Bobby is such a sweet guy, man. He should have no business with Janice. And I kind of like what's going on with Janice, man. God, she's such a freaky fucking person, that character. The great thing about this show, The Sopranos, man, every actor is so good. It's really hard to differentiate and comment everyone on their own merits, because everyone is so good. These characters to me aren't characters. I don't think they're acting. I think Janice is an actual person. That's how good Aida Turturro is. Fantastic stuff, and I cannot wait to see what happens between this relationship, this new relationship Janice has picked up with Bobby Bacala. Poor Bobby again, man. This guy's so fucking sweet. All in all, another fantastic season, man. It's very hard for me to nitpick on this show because it's so good. I have to give this season a perfect rating. A 5 out of 5. Another masterpiece of a season, man. And as I said, it starts the beginning of the end of Tony Soprano. Stay tuned to see my review on season 5. I am in the midst of watching it right now on my computer right there, and I cannot wait to tell you people about it. Anywho, people, thank you so much for watching, guys. It means a lot to me. Remember to love yourselves, people. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again.